Oh no, ain't no way I'm starting with formalities here. We're getting straight to the point. Although, I'm just gonna... Okay, now. Where do I start? Oh yeah, Zone 9. When it first released, many, and I mean a lot of people, had trouble joining it. And this wasn't some mobile exclusive issues like with Todai, no. This affected PC too. And I also could not join it. So then after the trailer was added, after some bullshit, there was a cool card that was added showing that Zone 9 optimization was going to be real. So how did that come along? Zone 10 has released, and not a trace, not a fucking smidge of progress was made on it. And you wanna know why? It's the exact same reasons the presents of last year and this year take so long to open. Nobody is paid for doing it. That's right, the most important factor of player accessibility is not something that anyone is paid for. We truly live in the best economy. If you want someone to optimize Zone 9, then fucking pay them for it. That's the reason why no one so far has moved their ass to finish the game code rewrite as well. You do know that the more areas you release before finishing it, the more areas you, I don't know, have to apply the code to? But anyways, Juke is now gone and a new and better staff team is inserted. Wow, I can actually join a Christmas event 2024 despite it being that big. And eventually lobby revamps, but that is to be expected. I wonder if they will make an April Fool's event this year. Oh, they did. Oh, nice. Yeah. Somehow they managed to make a simple 135,000 part area so unoptimized that I couldn't join it on the release, and barely after a bit of optimization was done using ultra low detail mode. What the fuck? At that point, just don't force an event out. It was clear that your priorities were somewhere else. But after that, I feared the release of Zone 10. What if the same thing was gonna happen again? Lo and behold, of course it did. The fuck did you expect? But the zone is actually really well optimized. 1, this is either a bait and lie. 2, the guy that told me this didn't actually really know or misinterpreted something. 3, I shouldn't be needing a NASA processing power to load into a... And 3, I shouldn't be needing a NASA processing power to load into and play an area. And you know what I could just say to the loading issue? Make your own loading system, since it's obvious that Roblox simply wants to load a gazillion parts in at once, since Adrenalis is too good at lobby building. Yes, I know there's other people who build the lobbies too, but bro, he built the mock-up version of Zone 9 in 84 fucking hours. Bro is so good at his job that people cannot play the shit he makes because it's too peak. And just to buy a better device. Oh my god. The fact that people still use this argument shows me that some people nowadays actually have an IQ of absolute 0. I should not be needing a NASA level device in order to play one area in a stupid game on fucking Roblox that I won't be able to care about in 2 years anyways, because then I'll be in fucking college. My device, which is an iPad, can run Todai without any low detail modes, thanks to the power of, you guessed it, optimization. Someone on the staff team just has to do it. But you can't compare a singular tower and an entire lobby. Thanks for the transition. We have got to the point where the issue is not just one tower, but the entire lobby and all the towers. thanks to the ingenious change to increase the part limit to 10,000, which is a massive middle finger to anyone with a slightly non-high level PC, let alone mobile device. You can now witness segregation by the staff team and verified builders, as they will make towers with lobbies that look so good it turns the device into the fucking sun. EToH is slowly but surely reaching EToH levels of standards in design, and we all know lower and middle end players fear EToH lobbies. I can look over unoptimized fan games, but this is EToH, the main tower game. With all the beginner-friendly updates, you are making it really hard for them to get into the newest areas. Very counterintuitive. My friend has a PC and gets into Zone 9 and 10, yet he has severe frame issues. Even on Tower of Astral Eclipse, in Zone 8 mind you, he doesn't get over 30 frames per second, which are not enough to deal with the fading platforms in some parts, with ultra low detail mode and TODI disabled. And no, his device isn't that old. The requirement should not be your device being younger than 3 or 2 years to play EToH. Not to mention that people with 16 GB of RAM couldn't, and probably still can't, join Zone 9. But so they applied a fix that makes you able to join Zone 10 now and soon Zone 9. Oh cool. Does it work? Sometimes. But on the flip of a coin, when the stars align. Basically it's randomized for me, and the moment I even so dare as to reset out of a tower or portal room, I crash. Why should I beat anything for the win room if the chances are incredibly high I just crash the moment I get loaded into the win room, let alone soul crushing win rooms? It also did barely change any of the FPS issues, so what's the point really? That I can look at the lobby? Yeah, I did what I did. It was as expected peak, but at what cost? I think the message here is obvious. I do not give a shit that you have a tight roadmap you laid out. If you would legit optimize the game for a month for normal regular pay, while the builder people just continue to build lobbies and shit, the community would be super thankful and would happily take into account the delays, because then they can mostly play the areas on release for once. And this is not a suggestion, EToH community. If they do it, be grateful. I do not want a few specific areas optimized, I want the game optimized, so that people can get the best experience always. Or, in Neodimisa's words,
Number 2, how unoptimized JToH is. JToH has absolutely no business using 2 gigabytes of memory. Yes, gigabytes, which is more than some Steam games need to run. Please optimize your game.